So let's talk first about how devastating taxes can be to your money. So you guys have heard about the magic penny example, maybe, I'm not sure. But if I gave you a penny, the magic penny, and it doubled every single day for 30 days, what would the amount of money be at the end of 30 days? Well, if you're doing it with your own personal money and you're paying taxes at 28%, then at the end of that 30 days, that penny would be worth over $67,000. That's a lot of money. Went from one penny to $67,000 in 30 days. I'd take that deal any day. But it gets better. What if I could eliminate the tax drag and get rid of paying that 28% on that money every day when it doubles? Let's see the next slide. If a penny doubles every day and there are no taxes at the end of 30 days, it's worth over $5.3 million. Now, when I first saw this example, I didn't believe it, so I did the math. If you don't believe me, I encourage you to do the math. So if we've got a penny that can go from 67,000 in 30 days to 5.3 million in 30 days, and the only thing we did different was eliminate 28% in taxes that we paid every time it doubled, why wouldn't we try to do as much of our private lending in a tax-free environment? How do we do that? We're going to try to lend through our self-directed IRA, SDIRA. That is an IRA account. You can do it through a 401k as well, but let's call it a self-directed IRA that you have set up with a custodian like Quest Trust Company or somebody like that. And you are directing your custodian to invest in a promissory note. So your IRA is loaning the money to the borrower. And every time you get a payment, it comes back into your IRA completely free of income taxes. If it's a traditional IRA, it comes in tax-free, and then at one day you'll have to pay the taxes when you take the money out. But if it is a Roth IRA, that interest gets paid into your IRA tax-free, and it remains tax-free forever. So think about that when you're deciding where to loan money from if you're doing private lending. All right, so I'm gonna give you a couple of quick examples of a $70,000 loan outside of your IRA. 12% interest for 6 months is $8,400. 3 points is $2,100. I might have done that right. It might be $4,200 for 6 months. Did I do that math wrong? Well, anyway, do the math yourself because I'm looking at it going, I'm not sure I did that right. In any event, do the math and do the example of before with taxes at 28% or whatever your tax bracket is, and without. And I'm going to fly through these slides because I think I did the math wrong. But let's see if the math was right, then you can see the difference between total remaining after taxes outside the IRA was $7,560. So maybe it was a 12-month loan if I don't have my math right, but $7,560 after taxes outside of my IRA, assuming taxes are 28%, or the total amount, $10,500 remaining after taxes, because if it's in my IRA, I'm not paying taxes. So if you see that savings, that's $2,940 on that example. And how many times are you repeating that? And then you could take that money and loan it, and it just compounds. One of the most powerful forces in the world is avoiding taxes and the compounding interest that you can get.